Driving Empire just teased a new brand, and it might be Bugatti, but before we check it out, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, as you all probably know, yesterday we got the police update in Driving Empire, and at the police station, if you actually head upstairs, they teased what the next update's gonna be. Now, it's really interesting because I honestly, before I've said that, oh, we might be getting Bugatti licensed, and I've been wrong, so this makes me really skeptical, and I don't know if it's true, but let me show you what I've found. Okay, now what's been teased is right here. It says September 5th, which is next Friday, so it's gonna be the update day, and it shows this bug right here. This is some kind of beetle, some kind of bug. I think it's called, I think it's called a June bug. I'm not sure, but I believe that's the name of this bug. I could be wrong. Now, I've done my research. I've tried to figure out what this could be. Now, I've been told it's a new brand, because originally I thought, no way, it's Bugatti. That's too good to be true. I thought it was going to be like a classic Volkswagen Beetle, because that's like, oh, that makes sense, you know, Beetle. Maybe they're adding like a limited classic Volkswagen Beetle, like a classic version of this. That made sense to me, right? But no, it's a new brand for sure. And you know what else has to do with a bug? The only other brand I could think of. I literally asked around for anyone else's input, and everyone else came to the same conclusion as me. Bugatti. Bugatti. You got what I'm saying? No, Bugatti. It's the only brand that makes sense. Now, something throwing me off, though, you know, I'm thinking it's Bugatti, right? But if we go here to Driving Empire and new brand, you can see more info on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I guess we'll figure out probably what it is, but I'm impatient. I want to figure it out now. We look at this outline here, and if I zoom out, that doesn't look like the shape of a Bugatti. It almost looks like something else, and I really don't know what it is. I know it's a new brand. That doesn't look like a Bugatti, though, to me. I don't know. I thought it was a Bugatti, but I also don't think it's a Bugatti. I'm at a loss for words right now. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the only thing I can think of when it says bug is Bugatti. All right, so my thought is we're gonna mess with this here. We're gonna blur it, okay, to try to look like this. I know it's not the same angle, but, you know, I'm guessing, you know, it's close enough from the side, so let's go blur. Maybe just like motion blur. Let's see. Does it kind of look like it? I don't know. I could kind of see it, kind of not. I don't know. Is that a spoiler back there? Or maybe that's the front and that's the back. I can't even tell what's the front and back with this. It's like, honestly, such a well done blur. Like, it's hard to tell what it is. Maybe like I should try a different blur. All right, let's try another blur, guys. We do a blur. Maybe something like that. But like, that's too obvious still. Like, I could tell that's a bolide. Maybe like this. That's where it starts looking less like a bolide. Okay, so there's a lot of shape in the back, not that much in the front. Okay, let's see. A lot of shape in the back, not too much shape in the front. Okay, hold up. I think I might be onto something here. I don't know. Am I delusional? Maybe it's just like, I could be completely wrong. That might not even be a Bugatti, but like, I don't know. I'm lost. What else could bug mean? Like, I saw someone say Aston Martin. But what does Aston Martin have to do with a bug? Like, why would they think Aston Martin from a bug? That makes no sense. Either I'm overthinking it, or I'm not thinking at all. I don't know. I'm actually lost here. I think we cracked it. I think it's Bugatti, but I don't know. It could be something else. Okay, honestly, I'm kind of seeing some models right now. I think it could be. Now, I forgot about the Tourbillon, but it could be the Tourbillon, but something else caught my eye. Do you all see this one right here? I forgot what it's called. I think that's the Cento Tedeschi, maybe? That could be it, right? But look at that. It's a white Bugatti. We can see it kind of looks black in that area, and this one kind of looks black in that area too, right? And then if we look here, the spoiler shape area, where it would be a spoiler, is kind of blacked out. Blacked out spoiler, okay. And then we have like this little area with the vents. We look here. I mean, I could kind of see that blob right there being it behind the question mark. I don't know. I could be completely wrong right now and delusional, but honestly, I want to look at some other models. Like, what other models could come in this update if we were to get Bugatti? So, the Tourbillon, Cento Tedeschi, right? So, these two. We got Lavator Nor, that's 3. What is this one? I forgot, honestly. The Vision GT, I think, that's 4. Chiron, 5. There's a lot of Chiron versions, so I have to think. Oh, Devo, 6, okay. They just revealed this one, that's 7. 6, 7 so far, okay. We got Veyron, that's 8, okay. But there's like a lot of versions of the Veyron. So like Veyron Convertible, Super Sport, there's like 10 already. The Chiron Super Sport, 11. Chiron Per Sport, that's 12. Dude, I'm just like thinking of models off the top of my head here. And we're gonna see all them, like the Per Sport, yep. We're finding them all here. I'm just like thinking of them off the top of my head. So like, those are just some of the newer Bugattis that I thought of, right? But we didn't even get into classic Bugattis, which I doubt they'll add. They don't really tend to add classic cars in Driving Empire from what I've noticed, but it's always possible. Yo, we forgot about this one. This one-off final Chiron, I think. We forgot about that. What other Bugatti models are there that I'm forgetting? I think I forgot this one. You see, the Mistral. I forgot about that one. You know, there's so many random little models that I forgot about. I think I mentioned the Chiron Super Sport already. The Super Sport 300 Plus. I forgot about that. That's like the best version of the Chiron. I think like that's the peak, the fastest one. Any other versions I missed? The normal Chiron. We got the normal Chiron. The Chiron Sport. It's barely noticeably different. Honestly, I don't even know how to show you all the difference. I think it's like the exhaust pipes and maybe a little bit of power. Now, another thing that I kind of can't stop seeing out of this photo is the outline of a Ferrari Daytona SP3. I know, it's really weird. Like, that has nothing to do with a bug, but like, you can't lie to me. For some reason, this looks like that car I'm seeing. I don't know why. Like, the car in that teaser looks like this Ferrari. Like, look at it from the side, okay? Tell me that does not look like that. Like, the way that the rear end cuts off, the way the wheel is. If I look here, the way the wheel is, the rear end cuts down to there. I can't deny the fact that I'm seeing it. Like, from this angle too, that's kind of closer to it, I think. Oh my goodness. I'm lost now. I don't even know what we're getting at this point. Why does that match up so good though? What the heck? I think it matches really good. That's so weird to me, okay? Like, how are we like this far apart? Either thinking it's Bugatti or Ferrari. Like, those are two totally different brands. Like, and I'm just like so lost right now. I don't know, guys. Honestly, this is the most lost I've ever been with a teaser, I think. So I really need you guys to do some research. Comment down below, what does this bug mean? Is it Bugatti? Am I just overthinking it? Is it potentially Ferrari and the Daytona SP3 somehow? Or is it Aston Martin? Because I've seen a few people saying Aston Martin, but I have no clue how that correlates. You guys have to tell me what you think it is, because I'm lost. Like, I genuinely have no clue. And who knows, I could be wrong about all these and it could be something else. Now, if it really is Bugatti though, that obviously means that the brand's Rovana in-game, which is like one of the fake Bugatti brands, Rovana with the racer, so the most OP car in-game, I think, that would get removed. Obviously, this Rovana would get removed. And then if you search up Balinglo, the fake Veyron as well would get removed. But like, at this point, who cares about fake cars? Like, these are all hideous looking anyways. So hopefully it's Bugatti. That's what I'm hoping for most. But honestly, if we get Ferrari or Aston Martin, I'm not complaining about any of those. Those are all great options. If it's some other random brand though, it's whatever, but at least we're getting a new brand. But honestly, I'm really hoping for Bugatti, just so these ugly fake models get replaced and we will get some real licensed Bugattis. We'll get to see all those models we went over today, hopefully. That would be really cool. Only concern I have is I just don't see, in that question mark image, I don't see a Bugatti outline on there really. That doesn't look like a Bugatti to me, but maybe it is and I'm just not looking close enough. But yeah, I really don't know what else the bug could mean. But I do think that's gonna be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Share the video on screen here, YouTube being so like it. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.